Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a surprise event today. Surprise event. Um, I just thought with some of the energy going around and thoughts, and I could not find the theme music for our mystery guest. Doesn't that suck? I always like to have a theme music, and I could not find the theme music. So, um, if you remember, the theme music that I like to use, um, I still can't think of it. Welcome to being 57. At 57, it's kind of like that brain cramp. It's no longer a brain fart. It has now gone into brain cramp. I'm like, what is it? What is that? Was it Fleetwood Mac? No, it wasn't Fleetwood Mac, but thank you, Nick, and hello. And oh my goodness, Sarah in the UK, way past the in the wee mornings of the hour, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1:30 in the morning. I had to do that quickly. Um, what was the theme music for our special guest that I can't think? Darn it. Hi, Jan. Hello, Rose. Yvonne, always good to see you, my friend. Dina, hello. Gina, hello. Mary Coco McCormick, good to see you. Priscilla, hello. Crystal, hello. Michelle, hello. Mikey from Chicago, hello. Thank you for being here. Michael Little, hello. Thank you for being here. You're welcome for the invite. Nick, hello. Julie, hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. And welcome. Hello, Sharon. And hello, Karen. I know it was the spy one, but what's the spy one called? Good evening. I call it a mental block. That's what I want to say. Yes, a mental block. It is that spy movie that oh gosh. That what's his name is in? God, I'm sounding like my parents now. I'm so sounding like my parents. Hello, Rachel. It's not Maverick. That's a whole different, that's not it. What was the spy music? Not James Bond. The one with not The Spy Who Loved Me. Let you Google it. Yes, not Goldfinger. Look at you guys. James Bond, James Bond. Mission Impossible. Mary Coco McCormick, you rock my world. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We don't need the full Mission Impossible. We just need this part. Ready? Here we go. At Fred Meyer, that's not it. But get ready for it. Get ready for it, everybody. Get ready for it. Austin Powers, I do like it. Our mystery guest, ready? No, it's not Edgar. I know that's Edgar's music, but it's not Edgar. It is such a good friend of mine from way back when. It is Psychic Aria. Aria's on. I'm so glad you're here, my friend. So glad that you're here. Surprise! Surprise, everybody. Let me get rid of that middle thing in front of us there so we can, or in the middle of us so it doesn't look. There we go. How are you today?
Hi, I am uplifted by your energy today.
Sometimes my energy scares me too.
Really, I'm uplifted by it. I'm not scared by it. You don't
Yes,
scare me a lot.
thank you. I do like the psychic sibling aria.
You know, my brother and I do a live
Mhm.
most Saturday nights, and I forgot to change it just now, and then I remembered and I went to go change it, and I heard a little voice say, "Don't change it." So I didn't change it. So my brother, Jamie Norman, is the other psychic.
I love that you guys do it together. I think that's really great. And so we wanted to come on today, you guys, because there's a lot going on in the world. And I talked to Aria the other day, and we were talking about, what's happening globally. And we wanted to bring a little light in there, also a little prayer in there. And here is Aria's Facebook page, guys. Please like, follow, and share. Here is her website. Please go there. And we've got a special surprise for you guys. So hang on. We're just going to talk for a little bit today and do a couple readings and what have you. I like to call it metaphysical potluck. It's a little dash of readings, a little sprinkle of this, mixed with a little stir of fun and laughter, and voila, you have metaphysical potluck. And I like it.
I've
I
talked
like
about
it.
chicken pot pie for half an hour.
Chicken
So
pie.
I don't know, but to me, that goes with the word potluck. So
You know, I was looking at the chicken pot pie today at the grocery store, and I love pot pie. It's one of my favorite things. And yes, guys, I am going to do a live where I'll do some cooking and talk about the energy of the food and the spices, and we'll do like a live cooking fun thing. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it. Let's say hello to a couple people. Hello, Sherry. Thank you for being here. Ellen, hello. Good to see you. Hello, Crystal. And people are saying hello and how festive Edgar is.
hi, Priscilla. Nice to see you too.
Uh,
Edgar is very festive.
very festive. And we wanted to come on, guys, to just say a couple things. First of all, if everybody could put your hands in like either in prayer form or on the center of your chest, whichever feels comfortable for you. And if we could just pray or meditate or set an intention out for peace, peace for our world, peace to the people in the Ukraine, peace, and I'm just going to say it, peace to the people in Russia, peace to all, and that we may look at people and just look at them from their heart, look at them from their heart, and just pray that our world stays safe and that we recognize good people and really give strength to those who are struggling. So just to keep that out there. Hello, Pandora. So good to see you. Another Chicagoan. And guys, please follow Pandora as well. Always good to see you. Pat Johnson. We love to talk about our cooking. Yum, yum. Love your long hair. Thank you. Oh, you mean Arias. Okay. Yes. Aria's hair is beautiful.
Elias just got a haircut. How do I know that?
Thank you very
I'm
much.
not psychic. He told me.
I
I mean, I am psychic,
You are.
but he told me.
Yes. Tara, hello. Good to see you. And thank you for joining. How did you hear about us? Because I think you're new on here. I like your picture. Like a gyro platter. Yes, a good gyro platter. And I forgot. Decline. And I forgot to turn off the notification. So we'll do a do not disturb. There we go. And what we're going to do tonight, guys, is we're going to give a couple reads. I know you like to go off the cuff, and I like to go off the cuff. So we can do a couple off the cuffs. We can do a general one, for everybody here. Or and I know you go by feelings, right? You go by like you're very clairsentient, correct?
Right. My main leading skill is claircognizance.
Oh, claircognizance, yeah.
But they all pretty much are right behind them. So when I can feel something that is wanting to go a certain direction or wanting to get out of a certain situation, I can pretty much take it from there.
Now you also teach classes, is that correct? I think we mentioned that last time.
Kind of. I teach a few basic skills and then I coach from wherever they're at. So I think everybody should take your course first, and because you're so smart.
That's it.
And then if they want some individual coaching, maybe they want to come to me. I don't know, but I love teaching. I taught years ago before the end of COVID in my studio in Chicago, and then when COVID started, I started taking people who were psychic already and coaching them to their next level, and a lot of them got to work on some hotlines that I recommended, and that was a relief to them because they didn't have their jobs anymore. And now I have some people asking for that now that we're kind of opening up the world again.
I think it's really important, Aria. I think, the work that you do, the work that a lot of us do, I mean, really a lot of us. I love the teaching piece. You know that I'm all about the teaching piece and coaching people into understanding that we all have intuition. It's all a gift. Yes. And yes, you could have your grandmother who had it and your great grandmother who had your grandmother's father, sister, brother, you could all have that, but you get a choice of what to do with it. We all have this natural ability within us, and we have to tap in to
Hmm.
the volume and fix the frequency so we're on point,
Hmm.
and then really be grounded into this, because we are all learning. We're all teachers and we're all students, always learning, always learning. Let's say hello real quick. um Hey, Robin, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Um, Theta, hello. Amy, I saw you on here. Hello. Oops, hello. And Karen, hello. And Tara, oh, good. Oh, thank you, Tara. I'm so glad that you did. So glad that you did. Hello, Allison, good to see you. And Karen, hello. I don't know what's going on with my um, thingamajigger here, because it's highlighting everybody, and I don't know how. There we go. Woo! Little high tech. Um, we're good though. We're good. So how about some readings? What do you think? What
I
you were
think that's a great idea. And I want to say that while you were talking, I had an idea. I'd love to read people who want to know what their leading clair is. And I'd love to tell them what their leading clair is if anyone's interested in that.
I like that. Let's do
I
it.
know. And I also want to echo something you said. When you said grounded, I just want to say yes. And I want to say neutrality. To me, neutrality is groundedness. When you're neutral, you're not expecting something or hoping for something, and you're just going to do your best. That's a great neutral reading.
And something that, Pandora says, I say, you say, a lot of the people that we've had on here, guys, it's not about being right. If that's your point of getting the intuition, we are human. We are a spiritual being in a human body. We're going to have an oops. We're going to have a not being clear. Um, when you are wanting that from that place, switch it. Come from your heart. Come from a non ego place about, this is what I'm getting. Does this make sense to you? Does it resonate with you? And if it does, awesome. And if it doesn't, all right. But remember, you are the one that is feeling how it's coming to you. So just take that with a grain of
Elias,
salt.
that's
Yes.
your one of your current messages, right? Is
Oh,
switching
it's
perception.
flipping the script and seeing the gift.
Okay,
But
cool.
it is, switching our mindset. I have a
Thank
whole acronym about mindset. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. That's fabulous.
Everybody's saying yes, yes. Hey, Luke, good to see you. Hey, Luke, do you like, follow, and share? Please do if you don't. I appreciate it. Thank you. Gabriella, why do I have a feeling you already know?
Ah,
What is that? Wait. I would love to know my leading Claire. Okay. Well, we all know my leading Claire. It's chocolate eclair. That is my leading Claire. It's chocolate eclair.
that better be your cooking show.
All right. Go ahead, Aria. I'll let you start. I'll join in on the bandwagon with you.
I don't know who wants to go. I can't see
Do you
the
want me
list.
to just do you want
Just
me to
pick, sure,
pick?
pick someone for me,
Okay.
please.
So guys, just if you're saying yes, I'm just gonna go to you. So just say yes. Yes, I want to know my leading Claire. And then I'll click. So start now, whatever
So,
the thing is, the comment now. Put in
and
there,
why?
I'd like to know my leading Claire, or yes, yes, yes. And then we'll do hello, Gloria. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Okay, so here we go. Ready?
Right? So while I'm picking
Yes.
something, I'm just going to say that when I do this reading, I run through some main clairs: clairvoyance, which is anything on the screen of the mind; clairaudience, anything that you can hear, can; anything, clairsentience, which is feelings in the body and feelings of emotions that don't seem to be yours or seem to surprise you; claircognizance, which is a sense of instant knowing without intellectual lead up, or sometimes called impressions; empath, which is feeling someone else's body, or another situation as though you are that someone else. You do have that someone else's body, or you are in that situation, but of course you are not. And spirit mediumship. I run through those, and if any of the other clairs are present as your leading clair, I will explain at that time. Okay.
Well, I have to tell you, you got a bunch of yeses, sister. So,
Okay.
so
Pick me one.
we're gonna, just pick one. Okay, so I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna scan, but I'm gonna make sure that I keep it in this section, and I think we'll go right there. Okay, and I went too far. All right, so let me go here. Let me go there, and then somewhere in here, and stop. Okay. All right. Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Sherry
Okay.
would like to know my leading Claire.
Okay. Sherry, one moment. Sherry, yours is, as far as I can see, clairsentience. And I'm just going to take another second here and tell you how it comes in for you exactly, because clairsentience is wildly diverse. So hold on one moment. Okay, so for you, I'm feeling like there's times that it's almost like you're starting to cry, but you don't actually have the sadness every time. It's like not even a welling up, but more like a broop of tears come forth, and then maybe sometimes this added actual emotion of kind of sadness, kind of welling up. And sometimes the welling up, once in a great while, the welling up is beautiful, but most of the time it's sad. And that comes on you when you need to know something. That must be very distracting, Sherry. Um, so if I were next to you right now and you said, yes, that does happen to me, I would say, well, great. Now you know you don't have to worry about yourself being like a depressed person necessarily. I'm also getting that you have a feeling, hold on one sec. You have like your whole body goes off. Like right now, I'm getting your upper arms. Before I was getting like your breathing, like, and when I say it goes off, it has a heightened sensitivity that is again, I think it would be very distracting to have this go on and not know what it is. So when your arms are going off, I feel like that's your signal to slow it down. Whatever you're doing is slowing down. When your breath seems to be like highlighted, sort of, but I don't really know how to explain this. I hope you know what highlighted. It's like taking a highlighter when you're studying, your geometry in high school. When you're highlighted, I feel like what that means is you're supposed to do something. Not necessarily speak, by the way. You would think that being around your mouth, you'd have to speak, but it's more like a moving forward in something that you might have been holding back from, thinking that it's none of your business. So, oh, Sherry says, yes, like anxiety. Exactly. Exactly. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like that these feelings, your first thought before, of course, that you knew you were sentient would be, oh my gosh, I'm totally anxious. I need a doctor, whatever it is that you decide that you want to do about it. But I'm not saying if you have anxiety, don't take care of it. I am saying those three things I just described, I don't perceive them as anxiety. I perceive them as psychic signals which have absolute meaning.
Excellent.
Cool.
Excellent. I hope that helps, Sherry. Okay, we'll just bounce back and forth.
Okay.
Okay, so I gotta go back to where people said, yes, please. Nope, that says hi, Elias, hi, Elias. Okay. Where are we? There's Luke that says hello. Okay, we're going to, there's the yes,
Finish
please.
background music.
Okay, so I'm going to, there we are. Okay, I'm going to scrolling. All we're doing is scrolling. We're all hide. Okay. Oh, we have issues, don't we? Okay. I was looking at Sherry's name, and then somebody else's name popped up, and I can't find you because I was gonna click on you, but now I can't find you. I'm gonna see if I can find you. If I could find you, great. If I can't find you, then I'm going with somebody else. And again, thank you, Priscilla, for putting that on there. I'll keep that up there so everybody can see it. And where is, gosh darn it. Okay, there you are. I found you. Okay. So, Brian, I wanted to ask you, Brian, here's my thought, because when I clicked on Sherry's, yours was right above it, and I want to ask you this first. My sense is that it's clairaudient, because my ears are itching, and I'm wondering if you get ringing in the ear, or if you are like, people come to you because you're a great listener. And part of that is because you lead with your hearing. And I think you might think it's a thought, but you're actually hearing the thought. So I'm wondering if that makes sense for you. Please let me know. This is fun, Aria, because I've never done it like this. Usually, like, I'll be in a Zoom and I can see somebody and feel that energy and boom, right away. So testing the waters, testing the waters. And unless Brian left.
Can I
Brian,
say something
yeah,
for Brian?
yeah, sure.
I get that almost as much as he is. Oh, Annette Crawford wants to join us. Do you remember Annette from
Sorry.
Edinburgh? And she says she needs to be your friend or something
Oh,
to
she just needs to go to Elias Patras Intuitive Motivator. Guys, always go to the Elias Patras Intuitive Motivator, not the one Elias P. Patras, because that. But I'm also on YouTube as well, so she can go there too. Brian says, yes, I've been told I'm a great listener. I'm not a talker. Okay, so what I would ask from you is that be open to hearing, be open to listening. Go out into nature, close your eyes and just listen to the sounds. Listen to the sounds that are out there. And when you are listening to the sounds, ask for a signal or a sign that's going to connect that sound with something that's going to be your go-to for X, Y, and Z. How are you feeling in that moment when you hear that sound? How does it feel? In that moment. So I hope that helps a little bit. Yes, comment, question, concern. Yes, hi. Yes, call.
I'm actually getting that he's a spirit medium right behind, like almost equal to clairaudient. And wouldn't that be a handy thing to have for a spirit medium?
Yeah,
Is clairaudience.
yeah,
And
totally.
spirit capabilities. Let's put it that way.
Awesome. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's go and rolling. I'm going to sneeze here in a second.
What does that mean?
That I'm clairsneezient. These dad jokes are really bad. I used to like look at my dad and go, what the heck? And there you go. All right. So scrolling, and I didn't sneeze. Scrolling, stopping, and are we in the right frame? Yes, we are. Okay. All right. Mary Coco McCormick. Mary's a former Chicagoan as well.
Cool. You want me to do the lead off here?
Yeah, go ahead. For you.
Okay. All right. One moment. Oh, interesting. Okay. The first thing I got for you, Mary, was claircognizance, and then I heard count them up, and I'm like, what does that mean? You mean count up how many clairs she has that are predominant, equally predominant? And I heard yes, and then I just started counting instead of reading your predominant clairs, which I will in a second. But I heard that you have 4 predominant clairs just hanging out there equal to each other. Okay, now I'm going to go look at what it is. So the first one I got was claircognizant, which is a sense of instant knowing. Next thing I got was clairsentient. Clairgustance, which is tasting. Clairalience, which I like to call in a humorous vein, clairsmelliance or clairodorance. And spirit medium. There you go. Wow. So they're all just basically dancing there, like elbowing each other out of the way, you know, let me in, let me in, let me in. So I want to ask you, Mary, do you smell and taste stuff that isn't there quite a bit? And do you have instant knowing? And do you ever argue with yourself about instant knowing? And then do you get a feeling of being pushed by spirits? Anyway, that was sort of tongue in cheek. I keep getting out of the frame here. Sorry. That was sort of tongue in cheek, but I also think I mean it. Everything I just said at the end there. If that makes sense.
That's good. Yeah, Mary, just comment. Let us know. And here's Annette. I see. Oh, thank you.
My little pomegranate seed. Hello, darling.
Okay. Kate says, I woke up to the smell of rabbit poop a couple days ago. That's lovely. How fragrant.
Clairodorance.
Clairodorance. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Kate, I think you're like a woman after my own knowing, and I think you definitely have the eclair. You have the Claire of E. So that means just that chocolatey Claire. I love it. Okay. Let's go ahead and let me get back to the top part here. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. That's, oh, yeah. Is that a yes still? Yeah, that's a yes still. Okay. Looking. Okay. I think we're, oh no, there's still, oh, because of all the comments. I got it. Okay. Keep on going. Okay. Dun, 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 and stop. Okay. Oops. It was right in the middle. So let me go just a smidgen down. Okay. Gabriella, I would like you to, because I know Gabriella, because she's taken my classes. So I'd like you to, if you don't mind.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. I thought you meant Gabriella. Okay. One moment.
Sure. And is it going to bother you if I keep on talking?
No.
Okay, if the dogs keep talking, I don't like them.
Bark of truth.
Bark
I do not mind if you keep on talking.
And the dogs are saying psychically, I'm picking this up for anyone that lives in Chicago, you must go to Chicago Pizza Oven Grinders. Every time I see Mary McCormick's name, we were supposed to go there prior to me moving out of Illinois, but we did not get a chance. So if you get to go to Chicago Pizza Oven Grinders, please go. The best pizza pot pie that you could ever have. It's like this cup with the dough over it. They bake it that way. Inside is all the goodness. And then when they come to your table, they flip it over. Inside is the tomato sauce or the meat or the vegetarian, whatever. And then the cheese, I don't know, magically is on there. and it's in this beautiful, delicious. They now do have gluten-free. It's in a delicious dough thing. It is so good, along with the Mediterranean bread and the
The
salad
salad.
with the
Yes.
garlic and the poppy seed mixed together. Pandora, you've been, right? I
I
think
used to
you've
work
been.
there.
Did you really?
I did back when I was a very young woman.
Wow. Prior
Yeah.
to Ednabevics.
Prior to Ednabevics, I met my husband while I worked there. Not there, but while I was working there.
Yes, the place with no reservations. Hi, Kyle. Yes,
Exactly.
very true. Very true. Pandora
Gosh,
said,
I like
yes. Yeah.
that's a good
Oh,
place.
I know. Now Jan says, now I'm Claire hungry. Guys, when you can get Aria to do that up that high, that's a good one. You know she's in a good when she goes up 2 octaves with the laugh. That
It's doing it now.
always makes me giggle. That always makes me giggle. I just miss you, my friend. I miss you.
I know. Let's go to eat pizza.
Yes. All right, go ahead. So,
Gabriella, one moment. Okay.
so sorry, Gabriella.
No, it's about okay. Woo! Okay, empath and clairaudient are neck and neck, and if this was a horse race, empath would win, but by a nose, by a nose. So your empath, people have a very specific kind of empath. So I'm going to read from Gabriella what kind yours is. One moment, is Gabriella a person empath, a body empath, a situation empath? You're a person empath, and are her people that she knows, people that she doesn't know? So they're people that you don't know. And are they children, adults, everybody? Everybody. So people that don't know everybody. And can I say that could get really confusing, because if you are feeling people that you don't know, I have a feeling that you already have a system where you know when you're feeling someone when you know it's not you. But let me just say to everybody else who's an empath, it can be very confusing. It can be very confusing. If you're experiencing something, you naturally think it's you, right? So
Right.
good for you, Gabrielle. If my sense is correct, that you already have a system, and it could be your clairaudience telling you, hey, don't worry that you feel like you're going to be the CEO tomorrow, because somebody else is going to be the CEO tomorrow, and you're just like tuning into them. So I'm getting that your clairaudience actually already does a form of that, and that your clairaudience is a group of 7 spirits
Hmm.
that talk to you. Wow, 7, amazing. And I'll just give my favorite tip for clairaudience now. When you hear voices, I think it's a good idea to say who is speaking. Wait for the answer. How do I know you? Wait for the answer. From where do I know you? Which further clarifies, right? Wait for the answer. And what is your motivation in communicating with me today? And by doing that, you not only get to know your guides a little bit better, but you can also decide: do I want to listen to this voice? How often do I want to listen to this? How deeply do I want to listen to this voice? So, and and be sure, no matter whether you decide you want to listen to them or not, to be grateful, because they did come forward. um it took them some effort to come forward. Okay, that's my
Good.
reading.
I want to. My whole head's been tingling when you're
Woo!
talking, and I really think whoever I pick next is clairsentient, like they feel. That's their Claire.
We're
Um,
actually on the way to the reading already.
yes. So let me do the
Exciting.
dun, 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 dun. Okay, back in the middle again. Back in the middle again. No. Okay, so it's between two people. Oh, but okay, so I'm going to go with you, Gloria, because it was Mary was underneath you. So Mary says, I do have instant knowing, and I do argue with myself as to that knowing. My sense of smell is insane, for what's that worth? Thank you so much for your input. Awesome. And Gloria says, I was told, oh, see, yes, I definitely think Claire's sentient. Like I'm telling you, the top of my head, all tingling. So I really feel that your sense of feeling, your sense of um, emotion. I'm wondering, just wondering, Gloria, have you had stomach issues most of your life, part of your life, or this latter part of life since your psychic um, exploration? I'm wondering if you've had stomach issues. Let me know. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Kelly, so good to see you. Kelly is all the way from Australia. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you.
Hello to us.
Gabriella says thank you so much, and yes to the stomach. Yes to the stomach issues. Yeah. So I'm really feeling like part of that feeling is you're taking on the feeling of others. So yes, we would say empath, of course, but that feel is if it's not yours, blow it out. Like if you get something, you're like, oh gosh, just breathe it out.
Oh,
Just
that's
breathe
a
it
great
out.
idea.
Hello, Julianne. Thank you for being here. And
Hi,
okay.
Julianne.
All right, let's do. I want to be aware of your time, so let's do two more. How does that sound?
Sure.
Okay. And then we'll tell you what special thing Aria has for all of us today. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Connie. Good to see you, Connie. Okay. Yeah, dun, 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 dun. Let the fingers do the walk in and stop. Okay. Oh, hi, Julie. Julie would like to know.
Oh, is it my turn?
It's you. Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just basking in your energy, Elias. It is so oh, it's great to be in your energy. Okay. Julie, your clairaudience is standing out as your predominant clair at this time, and your spirit mediumship is going like this. I'm getting closer to you, getting closer to you. And so I'm not going to talk too much about the spirit mediumship because it's not here yet, but it wants to be. Your clairaudience, it feels like you are, first of all, I hear a lot of music in your clairaudience. And I feel like you are, are you an opera person, Julie? Are you an opera person? I feel like I'm on the set of an opera as I tune into your clairaudience, and I feel like the set of the opera is everybody's in costume. I think it's Camille because there's like a Garrett and all that kind of stuff, but nobody has consumption, and instead your guides are kind of sit around this opera set Garrett and discuss things, and you can, and sometimes they come over and they like try to rattle your cage, and other times you just listen, and other times you're like, will they ever shut up? Oh my god, I gotta go to sleep, please. and that's what I'm getting for you today. Julie.
I hope that helps, Julie. Let us know. Michelle has a question. Do leading clairs change? And Julie says some. Okay.
Some. Okay.
Do leading clairs change? So go ahead and answer, and then I'll give you my answer. So guess first.
Absolutely, they change. Absolutely. Yeah. Sometimes on purpose, sometimes not on purpose, sometimes in response to something that happens in your life. Okay, what do you got?
So think about that, you guys. Like Aria just said, think about like you're going to school and you're really good at algebra. Now you learn geometry and you're like, oh my God, your algebra technique is still there, but you're really excelling in geometry. So then you decide to take a cooking class and make eclairs, and then it just goes out, out. It all depends. So when I started, it was all about the feeling, and then the feeling turned into um, seeing and hearing almost at the same time. And then as I was doing readings and deceased loved ones would come into the reading, which I thought was so weird, I started smelling and tasting. And then I would just say stuff. I'm like, where did that come from? So then the knowing came out. So here's all those pieces that come through. And I think I'm going to say this. Yes, um, I could say that they would change, but also you change. So does your client. So there might be something that your client or the person that you're reading for will come into that, and then you'll have to say, like, God, I'm getting a really big sense of smell. And smell was what their deceased loved one had, so it all depends, I would say. You know, the most important thing is we are giving you our impression. You also have to see what you feel about it. So remember, you are a key component here. It is you. You know you best, right? Um, Julie says, my niece sends me the song Abracadabra. Mm. Karen says, I have heard high-pitched crickets. Sometimes they get loud. Would this be anything in my development? I have heard high-pitched crickets. Sometimes they get loud. Would this be anything in my development? I'm not saying it couldn't be. I would take a look at that and see where else are you going with it. What else are you getting? If you ask, help me to hear more. It's that simple. It is that simple. Just as simple as, could you open the door? Sure, I'll open the door for you. Could I have another slice of cake? Yes, I'd be glad to give you another slice of cake. So didn't we have at Ed's a really good chocolate cake? Or am I mistaken?
No, we did. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was
It took a while to come forward because um at first we just had pie. Remember?
yeah,
Because that
that
was the diner thing, right?
right. That
But we
was
got a good chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good if I remember. And I always put a little extra hot fudge. I think you were the one that told me um to like because I told you I liked bananas and we did a chocolate banana shake at Ed's. And then
Ooh,
you told me to throw a little hot fudge in it
ooh, did I told you this?
with malt powder. With malt powder.
Oh my God, that sounds fabulous.
I know. It was
That
good.
was me. I'm very good, aren't I?
You are very good. Um,
Okay.
I will ask. I can talk with past family members. Awesome. I like their brownies a lot too. Yes, they were good.
Oh
They
yeah.
had yes, they had the smallest
Yes.
size. Yep, I remember. Yeah, they were a pain to. Do you know that they don't do those anymore? The glass ones. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's just wrong.
It's so wrong. And the peanut butter pie, yes, and that peanut butter pie was delish with the
Yes.
hot fudge on top of it. Hey, Sarah, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Guys, Sarah is also a psychic medium. Sarah, you need to come on a live with me. We'll figure that out. Okay. The buckwheats. Yep, the buckwheats. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
the
do one more. Okay.
atomic fries. Mm.
Yeah, I used to like them, but spicy going in, spicy going out. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
To
That,
old.
that's
Chinese chicken salad. That was good. Okay. All right. Back to
okay. Back to here we go. Okay. Ready? Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Let your fingers do the walking. I gotta get here. Okay. Dun, 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 and stop. Okay. Oh, she has to leave. Okay. Well, she'll come back. Okay. Let's do it again. Dun, 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 dun. Scrolling, scrolling. I hope I scrolled enough. And stop. Oh, hi, Gina. I can't. You have to do Gina because I know her. So
I do.
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Force against my will.
Force you,
Okay.
Gina.
Gina. You also have two that are almost equal. The main big one is clairaudience, and right behind it, not by a nose, but maybe by a mouth, if it was a horse race, um, or just beyond the mouth, would be clairvoyance.
Yep.
Um, you're, yeah. Is that,
Oh,
okay.
I'm saying yes because that's what I see. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, she's talking to Gina, not me. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Go.
so no, I'm happy that you know her and that you see this. Okay, so her clairaudience is so relaxing, like an old shoe. Oh, it's delightful. Her clairaudience is like, yep, let's get her done, kind of like that. And the clairvoyance is a little more busy. It's like uh, yeah, it would be a long time to explain the clairvoyance, but it feels a little more like jumbly, and she's getting to know it, and she's okay. And also, she has a tendency to have clairvoyance about the past, so that the past can be more brought to the present as understanding, or as information that's useful to move forward.
Yep. I like that. Good.
Cool.
Um, well, guys, I want to tell you too that it's 6:18 Pacific time. Come back at 7 o'clock Pacific time. I'm going to do a guided meditation for this evening. So come back for guided meditation. And Aria, you have a special something that you're doing for everybody on here.
I do. I did my first special recently and I liked it. So I'm going to do it again. So this one is called, a friend of mine thought this up, March into Madness. I don't know who that friend might
A
be.
great, what a great title, March into Madness.
So it's going to be up until March 21st. And then after that, March is not marching. That would be marching out of madness. Um, uh, Wait, March into what?
March
March
into Madness. March into
Madness?
Madness. Well, March into Spring, I
March
think is.
into spring is what you said.
Or March
So
into March is what I said.
March into March.
Yeah, March.
Oi, I don't even know the name of my own promotion. Hello. All right, March into March. I kind of like March into Madness though. Wow, kind of like who's that guy who used to sell electronics? He's crazy. Who's
Right.
that guy?
Yeah,
Anyway,
I don't
so
remember, but it's fine.
okay. So all right, so here's the deal. It's either $50 off an hour, or if you buy a prepay, it's an additional $50 off already. So in other words, it's an even bigger discount. So go to my website and see my prices and see what a great deal that is. It makes it a very good thing. If anyone is ever in uh, deep wanting to have a reading with me and they do not have the money, even with this great promotion sale, um, please contact me, because what I do is I do a meditation about it and I see if I can be of service, and if and then we work something out. So, but in the meantime, there you go. $50 off a single hour, or an additional. So let's say you pay for, so it's like paying, like you get one and another $50 off when you pre-arrange to buy four. You're actually buying two and two-thirds. Is that it? Anyway, sorry, math is not my thing.
It's
But
okay.
okay. Was that clear? I don't think it was.
So if I'm going to repeat it, you're getting $50 off a reading,
A
and
1 hour reading
a 1 hour reading.
because
Right,
I have half-hour readings. Yeah.
right. And if
Okay.
they prepay for how many?
3, they're
Three.
gonna get 4 and then an additional discount of $50.
So if you prepay for 3, you
Uh-huh.
get another reading for additional
For
reading
up free, right?
free,
And then a little discount on top of
additional $50. So basically, if you prepay for 3, you're getting $100 off and a free reading. Is that right?
I believe you.
Okay.
Math
There,
is not my thing.
there you go. And here's the Facebook. More bang for your buck. You got it. And I will tell you this, guys. The moderators do not know about this yet. But what I'm going to do, I've been getting some feedback about the 12-week class. Some people coming into spring, they don't want to make that 12-week commitment. I'm willing to do the intuitive mindset group for 6 weeks, which would take the cost at half. So we would make a little more than half. We'd make the 6-week class, which is figuring out why you're stuck in where you're at, that won't allow you to get into your psychic development, the words that you say to yourself, how you hear yourself, how you feel about yourself, switching the mindset to clear up your clairs. So that class is 437 for the 6 weeks. It is about an hour to an hour and a half. And we do that via Zoom. There'll be a private Facebook group. If you have questions on it, please email me, elias@eliaspatras.com. And I will do a Canva about it tomorrow, which Monday is my marketing day. But be back on in 40 minutes for a guided meditation. And I hope, Aria, you just have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hopping on and starting off our March into March madness.
March.
And everyone, please do us both a favor. It really helps to grow community by liking, by following, and by sharing. And please go to YouTube, Instagram. Instagram, guys, my old account I'm going to keep on saying this. Old account I can't get into. So it's eliaspatras.intuitive motivator. That's my new Instagram account. Please follow it. I had a lot of followers. Now I have to start all over from the beginning. So thank you all. Aria, you are a true blessing. And thank you for not only being here, but thank you for being my friend. I'm wishing you all the best. And thank you, Priscilla. People are saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you both, thank you.
Thank
So
you.
see you guys back in a little bit, like 36 minutes for guided meditation. And always, Sarah, no worries, watch the replay. And Sarah, give me an instant message so we can figure out when you're going to come on so people get to know you as well. As always, we are here to connect. When we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow. There is unity in community. From my heart to yours and our heart to yours. Have a good night, everybody. See you in about 35 minutes.